Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Reads. This is our second day of Daily Reads. Woohoo! And today we're doing a piece called Not Waving, But Drowning by Torin Harris. And we have wonderful group of professional actors here. We have Lashmi. Please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Lashmi Vizcaino and I'll be playing Brittany today.
Okay, and Ashley.
Hello, my name is Ashley Hernandez and I'll be playing Natasha.
And Doctor.
Hello, my name's Dr. Mikael Powell and I'll be playing Mr. Tavares, TV reporter, and Brittany's boss.
And Meichelle.
Hi everyone, my name's Meichelle. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll be playing Partygoer and Samantha.
Thank you. And Willington.
Hello everyone. My name is Willington and I'll be playing Josh, Miles, and TV witness.
Great. I am Andrea Lyman and I will be playing Brittany's mother.
Good afternoon. I'm Janine Robinson, and I will be the narrator. Interior, hospital waiting room day. Brittany, a 17-year-old African-American girl, sits in a chair. She clearly has just been in a pool with her frizzy, chlorine-soaked hair, her lifeguard bathing suit, and a towel around her shoulders. It is an incredibly bland room with only a few beige furniture and a TV in the corner. Standing up surrounding her are a mix of doctors trying to calm down crying family members. No one speaking to her.
Once again, the community mourns another young Black life.
Brittany seems completely disconnected as she stares off into space. Despite the chaos in the room, her eyes look dead. Begin flashback. External, grassy area, day. Brittany excitedly maneuvers quickly through a large group of mostly African-American families. It is lively and happy. Music is blasting loudly, and the food on the grill makes it smell like summer. Balloons that read, "Congrats to our graduates," bounce around. Brittany is dressed in her lifeguarding uniform, complete with fanny pack, whistle, and walkie-talkie. A partygoer approaches Brittany.
Hey Britt, how's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Gotta get to the pool.
She walks faster, trying to get around all the people who try to wave her down. Mr. Tavares, a 60-year-old African-American man, turns to face Brittany as she walks by.
Britt, you're always working. Working or swimming, that's it.
You know how it is, Mr. Tavares.
Oh, but come on, we miss you. Take a break and grab a plate before you go.
Can't.
Brittany smiles and runs through the rest of the crowd, waving to people who try to say hi to her. A crackle from her walkie-talkie alerts Brittany, and she picks it up as she runs.
Britt, your shift started 10 minutes ago. Where are you at?
Coming now, got held up.
Exterior, public pool, day. Brittany makes her way through a gate into the pool area that is next to where the cookout is taking place. A banner above the diving board reads, "Minneapolis Manatees, State Swimming Champions." She walks to the bottom of the lifeguard chair and looks up to another Black lifeguard, Josh.
Hey Josh, I got you, your shift's done.
Josh looks relieved and starts to make his way down the stairs.
Thank you, God. These kids are crazy today.
No doubt. Yeah, there's always something going on with them.
Brittany climbs up to the chair and Josh walks away hurriedly towards the party.
No.
Good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
Exterior, public pool, day. Some time has passed. Brittany taps along her rescue tube and humming to the music coming from the party. Her eyes are carefully surveying the kids in the pool.
You want a plate?
Miles, an African-American 18-year-old boy, stands at the bottom of Brittany's chair, dressed in everyday clothes.
Thought you might be hungry.
You're a lifesaver, Miles.
She climbs down and then greets Miles with a hug as she reaches the pool deck. She takes a plate of food and raises a hamburger as a toast to the both of them.
Congrats to us graduating.
Miles laughs along and toasts his own hot dog.
Thanks for doing this. I mean, during the grad party and everything, all the kids look up to you, you know?
It's nothing. You
Brittany's-
know, my mom has always wanted me to swim for Barbados. I'm still a failure to her.
Oh, come on, Britt. You taught half the neighborhood kids how to swim. I know your mom, I know, has to be even a little bit proud, no?
You think.
Well, I'm proud. Me and everyone else who came out to celebrate today.
The sound of splashing interrupts them.
Brittany and Miles sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Miles and Brittany look down below them to see Natasha, an 8-year-old African-American girl who has swam up to the side of the pool. She's big for her age, has a nose plug and goggles on with a bright purple bathing suit.
Hi, Natasha.
Want to see a trick? Look, look.
Her voice becomes muddled as she attempts a clumsy flip in the pool. Miles laughs and Brittany looks like she's over it.
You seem busy. I'll leave you to it. I'm heading downtown, but I'll see you later.
For sure.
Miles walks away towards the party while Brittany surveys the pool again before sitting down at the pool's edge. She kicks her feet around in the water while Natasha finally resurfaces with a big gasp.
Wasn't that cool? Watch, I'll do it again.
She goes under again, and Brittany sighs as she aimlessly checks her phone for a moment, seeing all the happy grad messages. Once again, Natasha comes up, sputtering, and Brittany puts it away.
Be safe, Natasha. Remember what I taught you about catching your breath before going back under?
You never said that.
I did so many times. But either way, now you know.
Remember when you taught me this?
Natasha splashes away during some ungraceful variation of freestyle and almost collides with another kid swimming around.
Be careful.
But Natasha is underwater again, out of earshot of Brittany.
Oh my God.
Brittany stands up and, taking her rescue tube with her, starts to do her rounds, walking around and surveying the pool. Most of the adults are at the party, so it's mostly just a few little kids swimming around. A calm day at the pool. Samantha, a 7-year-old girl in a swimsuit with long, brightly colored cornrows, runs up to Brittany while she's walking. She holds a bright pink swim cap.
All good, Sam. Let me help you. Remember how I taught you?
Sam leans her head over and puts the top of the swim cap on her forehead.
Perfect. Now let me just put it on real quick.
With a snap, the cap goes on. Brittany helps to get the rogue braids underneath.
All set.
Samantha gives Brittany a thumbs up and then runs over to do a cannonball in the pool. Brittany continues to circle around the pool before returning to her post by the chair. The music is still blasting from the grassy area next door. Splash!
Come in.
Brittany looks down to see that Natasha has returned to her spot on the wall.
I can't, remember?
But I want to play a game.
The lifeguard has to stay out of the water to make sure everyone's okay. Don't you want everyone to stay safe?
Well, what if I'm drowning? Then you can come in, right?
What? But you're not drowning.
Natasha begins to drown. She's flailing around with her arms out of the water and splashing chaotically.
Help! Someone help me! I'm drowning. Brittany! Brittany, help! Help,
Natasha-
Brittany!
Natasha, please don't joke about that.
As Natasha keeps thrashing around, a crackle from her walkie-talkie snaps her out of her annoyance.
Britt, you there?
Brittany still has her eyes on Natasha, motioning frantically for her to stop.
Yeah, what's up?
We don't know. Some kind of emergency downtown. Just don't worry about it right now. Focus on the kid.
She looks up across the fence to see the adults on the phone, people moving to turn the music down, and families gathering together.
Wait, what's going on?
Just keep the kids busy, okay? Can't have them panicking too.
Come on, what?
Just please, I beg of you.
Brittany hangs up just as Natasha stops drowning.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. You wanted to play a game, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back. Do me a favor, okay? You were always my best student, so I'm gonna trust you with a big job. If anything happens when I leave for a sec, come get me, okay?
Natasha stops splashing, and a serious look comes over her face.
Okay.
You're the best.
Interior, pool house, day. Brittany comes through the door and starts looking for pool toys. It's a small, unfinished room filled with shelving, pool toys, extra rescue tubes, life jackets, and other pool necessities. She picks up a bunch of little torpedoes from a bucket and also puts some noodles under her arm. As she's about to leave, she stops for a second, seeming to remember something. She pulls out her phone from her fanny pack.
Hey, Miles, you went downtown, right? Might want to come back soon. Seems like something's going on.
She goes to put back her phone, then hesitates and picks it back up and pulls up Google.
Minneapolis emergency.
The results bring up a page full of breaking articles and tweets. Brittany skims the page quickly with her eyes darting back and forth. Words like incident, police, man, black, young, catch her eye. She drops to her knees and she starts to hyperventilate. Tears are starting to fall from her eyes and she screams loudly. She continues to break down and seems frozen in shock. All the toys she was holding fall to a pile on the floor. Brittany pulls up Miles' contacts page and calls. It goes to voicemail.
Miles, please pick up. Please. I'm begging you.
The sound of loud knocking interrupts Brittany.
One sec. Just call me back, Miles. Please.
Brittany ends the message, wipes her eyes. The knocking continues to get louder and louder.
Please. Not right now.
But it's me.
Natasha?
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
Well, you told me to come find you if something happened.
Brittany stands up and walks towards the door.
If this is one of your jokes, I swear to God.
It's not, I promise.
Brittany takes a deep breath and opens the door. On the other side, Natasha stands sheepishly and quietly.
What's wrong?
Well,
Spit it out.
Samantha won't play with me.
Oh my God. Is this why you're here?
She's being rude. She's just been doing Dead Man's Float. I love that game, not saying anything with her face underwater for a really, really long time. I wish I could breathe underwater for that long.
Brittany has a realization and runs frantically towards the pool.
Shit.
Exterior pool day. As she arrives at the pool, the kids in the pool have begun to notice something's wrong. Sam's bright pink swim cap is visible on the surface of the water as she floats face down. Those at the party have not noticed the situation as they are preoccupied and speak in hushed voices. The music is off, the grill is off, and everyone is making phone calls. Brittany runs onto the deck.
Everyone out of the pool.
She enters the pool just like a textbook lifeguard and swam over professionally to where Sam is. As she begins to extract Samantha from the pool, those at the party begin to take notice of the emergency and come over to the pool area. Brittany is able to lie Samantha down on the deck and checks for vitals. It is clear that she's not breathing. Natasha is watching at the side, holding her mom's hand. Brittany starts to perform CPR on Samantha.
Come on, Sam. Breathe. Please breathe.
End flashback. Interior, hospital waiting room, day. The TV in the corner continues with breaking news segment. Brittany is still sitting in her chair. Most people have cleared out of the room. A young Black female reporter comes onto the TV screen looking serious and solemn.
The victim is reported to have said, "I can't breathe," during this incident. Witnesses confirm this and wait for a statement from the Minneapolis Police Department.
The chaos of the room has calmed down, and across from her sits Natasha, just kicking her legs and holding her mom's hand, still in her bathing suit. An African-American witness comes onto the TV screen, teary-eyed and distraught.
Whoever did this needs to take responsibility for this murder. We are tired of mourning young Black lives.
Brittany looks devastated, an absolute wreck.
The community needs to come together and support each other. Please comfort and extend a helping hand to your neighbors and family members.
Back to scene. The segment ends, and there is an absolute silence in the waiting area. A few seconds pass, and the next unrelated news segment starts. Suddenly, the door creaks open, and in the middle-aged African-American woman walks through. She makes eye contact with Brittany, walks towards her, and sits next to her.
What'd you say, Britt?
Mom?
Brittany takes her mom's
Hey,
hand and holds it in her lap.
I'm sorry for today and all the days before. It should never have been your job to do everything. You're not a failure. You know that, right?
I thought,
Britt, you do know you're not a failure.
I thought it was Miles. I should have done better.
Oh, stop it, Britt. We all should have. We were just so focused on the news. Nobody even thought to look out for the people who were right there. The whole community should have stepped up at that pool. It wasn't you. It wasn't Sam. It was all of us.
Brittany
Something
doesn't react.
just out of our control. We can't prevent what's already happened, but we can work to prevent a future incidents. And that,
She
that
points up to
son
the
of a
TV.
bitch is gonna get what's coming for him. If I have to be the person lobbying outside the police station each day, I will be. Come here, Britt.
Brittany's mom reaches out and hugs her. It is a long, deep hug, and you can see that they are both starting to tear up. The door to the waiting room creaks open, and in comes a doctor. Are you all here for Sam? She's up. She's breathing. The end.
Yay. Okay. You can have all the actors back. Okay. Hey. Okay. Thank you, everyone. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
So we want to thank all of our actors, Janine Robinson, who struggled through even though her internet betrayed her. We have Lashmi as Brittany, Ashley as Natasha, Meichelle, couple of roles, Samantha and the party goer, and Willington, 3 roles, Josh, Miles, and the TV witness. And we have Dr. Mikael Powell as the TV reporter, Mr. Tavares, and Brittany's boss. And we have our writer, Torin Harris. So Torin, if you could take off your, put yourself off mute, and we could ask a few questions. So thank you for sharing your wonderful script with us, Torin. And what was the inspiration for this piece?
Well, the assignment, this was an assignment for school.
What
yeah,
school?
I go to Boston University, so this was like the first script I've ever written. So the assignment was just, to write like a short film about something that's important to you. With like a minimum of characters, a minimum of places. So this is the first thing that came to mind. So that's it.
Okay. Well, great. And were there any surprises for you hearing it read?
It's definitely a lot different than seeing it on paper. I think it definitely makes it come to life differently, and like it can make me like visualize it. And if I were to ever make it into a short film, it just, this is like a really good exercise to like help see how it would actually turn out. Yeah, it was really cool. I loved it.
Were there any things that you heard that said, I think I'm going to change that, or whoa, that's so different from what I had pictured?
Yeah, I think the Natasha part was something that like was a real experience for me. Like I'm actually a lifeguard. Like she's like an actual like person, a real kid. So I don't know, like you did really well. Like I was like, wow, this is like Natasha in real life. Like this kid was crazy. And yeah, no, it was
even though our Natasha was like 20 years older than
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, do you have plans for filming this, or have you already filmed it? Or?
No, I haven't filmed it yet. I'm hoping maybe in the fall. I guess not fall because it would be too cold out, but hopefully in the future I'm gonna get like a group together, like some of my friends at BU, and hopefully put it together. But
now you have folks to cast.
No, exactly.
And by the way, with the SAG-AFTRA micro budget agreement, you can cast mixed cast, union, non-union. You can do it. There's not money attached to it. So yeah.
Perfect.
And if you do it micro budget, you can advertise on the SAG-AFTRA blast. It goes out to all the actors.
Got it.
And they will put that out for you if you want. So is this your first time with Rox Film Festival?
Yeah, my mom, I don't know if she's on the call, but she actually grew up in Roxbury. So like I grew up in Boston, around Boston, but I've heard about the film festival. This is my first time like actually like participating in it and going to it. I'm not in Boston right now. I'm interning in Paris actually.
You're in Paris?
I'm in Paris, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
We're
working at a
just
film
like
studio.
envious. A writer in Paris too.
Yeah,
An
well,
artist in
I'm
Paris.
like editing films here. I'm not writing here, but like,
Oh, you're still an artist in Paris.
yeah,
Yes, that's
wow.
right.
yeah, that's cool.
That's great.
You can say that forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do any of the actors have anything? Can do the hand raise or
Yeah,
virtual
actually,
hand
yeah,
raise?
I just want to say, Torin, I really like your script. I like the story. I like the setting. I mean, I could just visualize everything. And even the emotion that came from, you know, the actors and I loved the news segments as they were sitting watching the television because you brought in some real history about what was going on in the world. And certainly everybody can relate to that. So I thought that that was really good because it's just, you know, again, raise our consciousness about it, which we're all trying to do for each other and keep everybody in the loop to what's going on. So that was a very, very nice touch. And I could say so much more, but there's other people that want to talk. But please keep working on this and take Andrea's advice and submit this. I can see this, you know, I can see this happening. So congratulations, you did a great job, and keep writing because I think you're going to be, yeah, the makings of a really good writer.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. And any of the other actors have anything, or anyone in the audience that has something? There's a Q&A part. Okay, well then, what I want to know is what is next for you? Like, you're in Paris, you're editing. Are you editing your own pieces? Are you editing other people's pieces? Are you learning editing? What's going on in Paris?
I'm working, it's called Studio Cookie, yes, which actually translates to like Studio Noodles. It's kind of funny. But it's like we make music videos and like advertisements and things like that. So I go on set, I like help with the cameras. I'm in charge of like the social media, so I like make reels and stuff for social media. Mostly just doing like a lot of editing in the office and stuff, but it's still new to me, like all the program, like I know the Premiere Pro and stuff in English, but I got to my job and everything was in French. I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. But no, it's really fun. It's been amazing. I definitely want to come back here in the future. So
We have a comment or a question from Lisa Terry. You could say it out loud, Lisa. Yes, I think you can. Lisa Terry, are you, does it allow you to unmute yourself? Maybe it doesn't. So Lisa Terry says, Torin, I love the contrast. I cannot speak, not allowed. Oh, okay. And I don't know how to make you allowed. She says, Torin, I love the contrast of two incidents, really beautiful moments that hold the piece together. I wish a person ran through to inform her of the incident downtown. I had a hard time believing about the call. I wish there was a flashback to downtown incident to contrast more the pool. I can't breathe, contrasting with CPR. Does she have to leave the pool for the incident to happen? Hope I read that correctly.
yeah. No, yeah. No, me too. I like it was hard. It was for a class, so there's like a minimum of like pages and how many characters I could use. So I definitely have to rewrite this and like add more of those moments. That's definitely like something I'll work on in the future. Like if I do ever film it, I'd love to like add something like that. Like that's a really good idea. So that'd be great.
And so what's your dream? Like, what's your next step? Like, oh, if everything goes right, this is what I'm doing next.
I definitely want to keep writing. Like writing classes are mandatory for like I'm studying film at BU and international relations. So I had to take a screenwriting class and it wasn't something I was the most excited for, but I really love it actually. So I'm gonna keep writing. I'm in like some clubs at BU. There's like a new club that's just for like Black students who study film. So I'm excited to work with them a little bit. I don't know. I just want to like experiment, like just start bringing my camera everywhere and just taking videos. I think while I'm here in Paris, I'm trying to just like make some short, like 2-minute videos of just like artists in Paris. And like
Torin in Paris. Hey,
Yeah.
no. Maybe Netflix.
Yeah, that's crazy. But just like a little like, you know, collage of the like visual like video collage of the people here, because everyone here is super interesting. Like there's all types of people here, so I'm excited to see what happens.
I'm excited. And what school? I forgot. You probably said it and I forgot.
Oh, I go to Boston University. Yeah.
BU. Okay. Yeah, I've done some of their films.
Torin, I just wanted to thank you for making such a beautiful film. It definitely reads wonderfully. And you should definitely be making one while you're in Paris. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's little, you should be.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try.
You can find actors out there.
Yeah. I'd love to.
And you can do the Torin in Paris. This is
True.
what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
You said your social media, so I guess you're doing that already.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Any other actors have anything? Any comments?
I just want to say thank you so much for like writing this. It was again like really good read. I was able to visualize the whole story like in my head, and just like again like even like connecting emotionally to it. I like really understood like what everyone was going through. So yeah, it was a really good story. So you definitely should in the future try to make it into something like actually visually, you know.
I'd love to. Yeah, I'll work on it for sure.
And Lisa Terry says, thanks for all the beautiful work. And I gotta say, you know, the whole looking away for a moment and a child's in jeopardy. I mean, that is so true. So many people have had that experience. And I know I've had it at Disney World with a child where right there and the fireworks, just a second, fireworks, child's gone. And I had read many little Disney World books and stuff like that, and they all said that kind of thing, like you look away for a second and that child is gone. And so I was kind of prepared for it, but not. And for my situation, what I did was, which my friend thought was stupid at the time, we had matching t-shirts, and they'd be matching in some weird design or whatever. So every day we matched, and she thought that was weird, but it wasn't weird when the child was lost, a child who did not look like me. And when the Disney person saw the shirt, and that's how, otherwise we would not have been matched together. So, but that whole terror thing. And let's see, Lisa says, can you further develop the concept of our children not being able to breathe?
Yeah, no, I definitely, like if I do, well, when I do rewrite it, I definitely, like that's not something I thought about too much because I was focusing more on like, you know, like the pool versus the hospital, like contrast. But like that ending part when we talked about breathing, like that was like a last minute decision. So I'll definitely connect it, trying, or someone said, or being able to swim. Yeah. Something about like staying afloat and connecting it back to like breathing and like have that like motif play more into it. I think is really interesting. So I'll keep that in mind for sure.
Personally, I loved the surprise ending that the doctor comes in and says the child's okay, because you know it's like, oh no, tragedy, and you know, so many of these things is like tragedy. I know tragedy happens, but do I have to see it all the time? Not for my entertainment.
Yeah.
So,
And I think you did a wonderful job, and we all get it. Like we get the comparison between I can't breathe and the fact that Samantha can't breathe. And I love the ending as well. Like I was like, oh shoot, I die. But then I'm like reborn and come back to life.
No, exactly.
and the irony that everyone is watching TV about somebody that's saying I can't breathe, and because they're looking at that kind of stuff in their phones, they miss what's actually happening.
What happens to Miles? Like you could definitely write a sequel because like I was like, where's Miles? What happened? Where did they find him?
No, it was hard because I didn't want to like take the attention away from like Brittany and like what was happening with her, but I also wanted to sneak in that like Miles was okay. So there's like that one little part where I said it, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to keep this story like kind of like hidden, a little bit of a secret if I do like.
Oh, I love a wondering secret, and we
exactly.
put it on ourselves.
Can you elaborate on that? So elaborate on the Miles section, because that's one part I didn't get.
Yeah. I just, because I wanted something to like provoke Brittany, I guess, into like being stressed out about the situation. So she knew like Miles had gone downtown and wasn't there, and she assumed it was him. It made more sense that she would be upset and like get distracted away from what was happening at the pool. But yeah, I didn't want him to like you said, I didn't want it to be like too tragic. Like I didn't want him to also be in danger. So I wanted him
he
to be okay.
doesn't die, right?
No, he doesn't. No.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of thought that she was, they were celebrating together. They toasted with their food. And
Mhm.
so they have a relationship. And when she was in this situation, mom wasn't close by. There wasn't really anyone. So the first person I thought she would reach to is Miles, because he probably could have turned right around and come back. We'll say that. But it went right to voicemail. So is that was kind of the idea that you were thinking?
Yeah, just to
Okay.
like give it like a little bit of like a cliffhanger, like
Yeah, like, oh my God, I'll call Miles. He was
Yeah.
just here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Great. It was great.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you to all of our actors and our fantastic writer and wonderful audience. This was a lot of fun. Somebody's saying, Parmi Poke, Torin, wonderful story and first script. Hope we have an opportunity to see how you develop. Why am I reading without my glasses? Relieved it had a happy ending. Enjoy Paris, see lots of theater. I also had an internship in Paris at IBM Europe. The city is infectious. Bon chance. And Melanie Menkiti says, great job, Torin. And L. Hardy asks, how long are you in Paris? Yes, I agree, do something while in Paris or be able to swim. Yeah. And Renee is also a Black BU alum. Really love hearing that you're from BU. Okay.
Good job, everyone reading. I didn't you
Yeah.
can hear my clap, and that's for you guys.
Yes. Fantastic job to everyone.